Hey Vision Tech fans! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got some exciting updates about Samsung's upcoming foldable phones, especially the Galaxy Z Flip 7. And if you're curious about what's happening under the hood, particularly for different regions, there's some interesting news about the chipset choices. Traditionally, Samsung has used Qualcomm's Snapdragon processors across all of its foldables. So naturally, everyone assumed that the Galaxy Z Flip 7 would continue that trend globally. But it looks like Samsung is planning to change things up this time. According to the latest leaks, the Galaxy Z Flip 7 will feature the Exynos 2500 chipset in select markets. These regions include South Korea, Samsung's home ground, and India. This marks a pretty big shift from Samsung's previous approach with foldables. However, for those of you in the US, you don't need to worry about any major changes. The US version of the Flip 7 will still be powered by a Snapdragon chip, specifically the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy, also known as the Snapdragon 8 Elite. So, if you're in the States, you'll continue to enjoy the same high-end Snapdragon performance. It also looks like countries like China and possibly Japan will stick with the Snapdragon model. So overall, the chipset difference seems to fall between regions like the US, China, and Japan versus markets like India and South Korea. Now, here's an important point. This chipset split only applies to the Galaxy Z Flip 7. The larger, book-style Galaxy Z Fold 7 is expected to stick with the Snapdragon 8 Elite across the globe. So, no Exynos for the Fold 7, at least not this year. As for the launch timeline, Samsung is expected to unveil these new foldables in July or August during their annual Galaxy Unpacked event. And alongside the Z Flip 7 and Z Fold 7, there might also be a more affordable option in the lineup, possibly called the Galaxy Z Flip 7 FE. Now let's dive into some early performance details. According to a leak from trusted tipster Abhishek Yadav, the Galaxy Z Flip 7 has appeared on Geekbench. This particular listing showed the phone running the Exynos 2500 chipset along with Android 16 right out of the box. The early benchmark scores are pretty solid, 2012 for single-core performance and around 7563 for multi-core. The model tested had 12 GB of RAM and carried the model number SMF766U, which appears to be the unlocked US variant. Even though these numbers are decent, the Exynos 2500 still doesn't quite reach the performance level of the Snapdragon 8 Elite. But we should keep in mind that these are likely early testing results, and the final version may bring improvements. And yes, as we mentioned earlier, Samsung will also release a Snapdragon-powered version of the Flip 7, which is expected to deliver slightly better overall performance, depending on your region. Apart from chipsets, there are also rumors about some hardware upgrades. We might see a bigger cover screen, improved battery tech with thinner cells, and better overall performance. Plus, all the upcoming foldables, including the FE variant, are expected to ship with One UI 8 based on Android 16 right from day one. So, to wrap things up, if you're in the US, you'll likely get the Snapdragon-powered Galaxy Z Flip 7. But if you're in countries like India or South Korea, expect the Exynos variant instead. What do you think about Samsung's decision to split chipsets by region? Is it a smart strategy or just plain confusing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tech updates. Also, click the bell icon so you never miss any of our latest videos. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.